No, I get my
And so, yeah, one of the wisest things ever said to me for learning music was basically go slow enough so that you can play it correctly the first time, because
right.
usually you have it correct in your head, and it just needs to be slow enough so that your fingers can do it right away. And I know you have it in your head now, so you just need to get that muscle memory happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've tried a couple times, and then so you can exactly, you can do the alternating bass with the Carter style, and that's a real great strum. So alternating back between the 6th and 5th strings. And
are you hitting coming up?
Well, pulling upwards. Like, yeah, so I'm going back to the Carter style, that first thing we worked on.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
If my downstroke has my finger in it, does it matter?
No, that's good. That's fine.
Like, it's hard to keep the finger separate.
Yeah, you can use your index finger. Some people strum with like the middle finger or other hands. Some people use index finger down on the downstroke.
Okay. All right. Good.
Great. Okay, so that's Carter style. We can maybe do Wildwood Flower if you wanted to.
Okay. How about a Gillian Walsh?
What's that?
How about a Gillian Walsh song?
Sure. Down to the River to Pray.
Sure. I haven't got the music in front of me, but the chords are
down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Oh Lord, show me the way.
So what are the chords? Your G?
G, yeah. As I went G down to the river to pray, and to D, studying about that, and back to G, good old way. And who shall wear, so on the G, starry crown, and the D, C, G. Oh Lord, show me the way. And then the verse, or I guess it's the chorus, starts on the D. Oh, sisters, and back to G. Let's go down, come on down.
One, two.
Yeah, so working on the alternating bass on these different chords, there's we can work up two aspects of the song at the same time. So one would be hearing where the chord changes happen, so that's like chord anticipation, and I think you kind of have that skill already, so you get to build on that, and then working up on alternating bass for each one of these chords, which you may or may not have. So for the G chord, what we're starting with, you can alternate between 6 and 5, and then so starting on the D string.
Oh, D. Start on the D. Okay, the D string. Okay.
Yeah. And then going to the 5th string, so the A. Exactly. Yeah. Nice. Lovely. And then for the C, for the C, we would do an alternating bass between the 5th string and the 6th string, starting with the ring finger on the 3rd fret, where it is, part of the C, but then moving over to the 6th string of the, moving to the 6th string also on the 3rd fret to get the alternating bass. So starting at its home bass with the C, and then that ring finger, I think it's the ring finger, goes and moves over to the 6th string.
Oh yeah.
To get the other bass note. So that one is going to be moving back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Times like this that I wish that the lag didn't happen so that we could jam in time, because you do have really steady rhythm. I'd love to just play some leads on top of that. And I guess it would sound good where I am, but it wouldn't sound great where you are because of the lag. But that sounds good. Yeah. Your changes, your rhythm is quite strong there. It's very nice.
Good.
Yeah. And you seem really confident with the instrument, that it feels like an extension of you, which is great. I know you're a confident person. In general.
You're gonna make great money in your lifetime, because you make people feel really good.
Wonderful.
You're crazy, man. Oh, okay.
Great. So that was the alternating bass, and then so figuring out the chord changes for the tune.
Yeah.
And so this is something that we can approach in a couple different ways. One would be the really easy approach would be to look up something online, and to know where the changes happen. So the more challenging approach would be to start anticipating, try to hear where the harmonic structure changes.
Yeah.
There we go. So I see it's 4:30, so I'm good to go for another half hour. I usually just do a free 30 minutes.
We can just 30 if you want.
Yeah, or we could do another 30 if you wanted.
Yeah. Oh, gee, what I'll do? I'll pull up that Gillian Walsh song. What's it called again?
Down to the river to pray.
No, which one did we learn? Which one did you suggest? The Gillian Walsh.
Down to the river
Down to the river
to pray. I think she sings it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I love that tune. It's a brother's. Oh, brother. It's done by the.
Yeah. In the other brother, we're at the soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying I should always go down to the bottom 2 bass strings for this, eh?
Generally, this is a style called alternating bass. It depends on the chord.
Okay. So I'm on D now, and I'm to go to the 4th string, and alternate to the 5th. Are those the 2 alternating strings?
Correct. Yeah. Start on the 4th and alternate to the 5th.
And on a C, I take my ring finger and alternate 5th and 6th.
Correct.
All right. Well, what about things like E's? I just do the same thing, 5 and 6.
So E is an E chord is like a G. Start on the 6th and go to the 5th.
And, oh, you start low and go up.
Yeah, just like with the G, same with the G chord.
Of course you do. Of course you would. What a dumbhead I am. Of course you would, because you start on the low.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Too much sun. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll let you go. And I mean, this way maybe we can get more out of a. Have I got the basic rhythm of this thing?
You definitely do. Yeah, and I'll send you the this recording, and and I can also maybe I'll sing the chords, and I'll do the strum. So the boom chaka boom. As I went G G G G G. Oh, it is quicker there. 1 2 river to pray. Studying D, that G G G G G G G G G D C G. So for that one, I only get half a strum in. I don't do alternating bass. It's just D
I'll figure that out.
C G, and then for the chorus D D G G. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Let's go down. Won't you? C, come on down. D, brothers, G, let's go down. And the same ending. Down to the river to pray. I think. Down, down, down to the river to pray. Down to the river to pray. Actually, G. I think that's G, C, G, actually. I haven't taught this one before. Down, down to the river to pray.
I think it's a C, G, C, yeah. Down,
Yeah, sounds like you got it.
I can't wait.
Oh, sisters, let's go down. Let's go down. So come on down. Come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Down to the river to pray. Nice, friend. Sounds good.
Yeah. I think in that song, I think the C low bass 6th string doesn't sound good. It should really go.
You can do it that way too.
I think it's almost the wrong note for that song. But anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll depend on the instrument as well. On sort of the voice, it'll depend on the voice of the instrument.
Yeah. I'll see when I get some words in front of me. I'll try to match my chords. Adjust the words. I'll just go through the words and see if I can find it in G. First of all, maybe the song is in G somewhere.
Yeah, I just found a version.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Although I'm not entirely happy with this version yet. So I can send one that I am happy with.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Max, that would be fabulous.
Great.
So we've just done a full hour lesson.
There we go. This is it perfectly.
You like that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Sending you this right now. There we go. Cool. Well, do you want to meet next week?
Well, yeah, and I think you better tell me how much you charge, because I think I've gone over my limit already.
This one's a freebie for sure. Yeah, I usually do 20 for a half hour or 40 for an hour, but I can do a sliding scale.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think I definitely want one more lesson. I'll show you what I've done.
Okay.
And then and I'll pay for that lesson.
Sounds good.
We'll just do a half an hour.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I pay good attention to get my money's worth.
Well, you'll have a video. You'll have a video afterwards, and it sounds like you really got some skills on this one. So you're paying attention for sure.
Well, I think it's you're putting your quality time into this, and I can't thank you enough. That's wonderful.
No, you're doing a great job. Yeah, I always try to make it one or two things that the student takes away from the lesson. One really important thing, and you got that Carter style, the Carter scratch. It's called. So so that's great. That bass note leading with the thumb and down up is a really great skill that you can apply to tons of different songs, and it'll sound really good on your banjo. It kind of sounds like clawhammer, and it's very much related to frailing as well. So it's an important little piece of musical technique. It's nothing to sneeze at. And then when we worked on that tune as well, and the chords are really quite solid on the one I sent you. So yeah.
Good. Well, thank you, my dear.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're very welcome. Should we say same time next week?
Sure.
So
Sure.
Well, Tuesday at 4 p.m.
Yeah, let's try that.
Great. All right. Well, I'll put that in the calendar, and I'll send along the live video from today's lessons that has a video from it's me talking.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Looks like a little bit cloudy, a bit of more of a cloudy day, so I'm not going to come down to see the sunset.
No.
I was at Berry Point yesterday though, and there was seals, a huge pod of seals going through, and they were jumping. It was amazing. I'd never seen that before.